Aloha, everybody. It's Jason from the Bead Gallery, and welcome to our Saturday edition of and YouTube Live. Hi, Janine. Hi, Pauline. Hi, Marika. Hi, Amy. Hi, Pat. Welcome to the show. We have a special guest in the store today again. It's Debbie Teibel with her things she loves, which we love as well, which are her green beads, which includes gemstones and wood, and a couple of different surprises that we have in store. All right, so we're going to just do a couple of sound checks to make sure that we're running well. Hi, Karen. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Sandy.
So guess what? We're also on Instagram.
Hi, Deborah.
Let me double check that we are.
I hope so, because
that's our new thing.
I don't know if it's going to show up on your phone unless you're in as Jamie Oshida, because I noticed I couldn't find it, but I'm going to check my
okay, let me
Instagram,
try.
Jason's Instagram, because we've got so many requests of our friends who watch Instagram.
Yeah, it says we're live.
Very good.
Woohoo!
And we
are so awesome. So if you're on,
yeah.
if you're on Instagram, you can shop live with us there too. That's our new thing.
Are we on this Instagram? Ah, Connie's brought it in. Connie's like, I'm Instagram.
We are also on YouTube. Now, the only difference with YouTube is you cannot shop on YouTube.
Exactly.
You can just watch the show.
All right. So I'm going to double check.
Aircon on.
Again, so hi, Deb. Hi, Brenda.
Hello,
hi,
everybody.
Hello, all.
Oh, it should be a really good show. I'm excited.
All right. So we're just going to leave the banner up until all our friends get here, which is a lot so far.
Yeah.
I'm going to check Instagram.
Let's just get it started.
Okay. So I'm going to open up.
Oh, but nope. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go find Debbie.
Okay. So we're going to go find our friend Debbie. Of course, you know, she's visiting from our wonderful state of Indiana. Hey, Kara. Welcome, welcome. And if you don't know it, we did change our in-store out days into the shopping in the store, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. so we can help everybody, including all our friends on the mainland, get their wonderful beads to them. It's good to see everybody joining us today in the show on both Facebook, Instagram. I have to double check my YouTube, but I'm going to check my chat box there. And we have our friends there too. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Welcome, Corliss. Corliss is watching on YouTube. Please choose your favorite way to watch us. But remember, Corliss, you can't order on YouTube, but you can go to the website and then you can ask for, go to the yellow chat flag at the bottom right corner, and you can order. You can send your order through there. Okay.
Let us kick it off.
Yeah. So, welcome, Debbie.
Hi, thank you. We have some games today. Debbie's going to be kicking it off. So let me just bring us up on our Facebook so she can see the show.
Hey, Jerry.
Hi, everybody. Okay.
Hey, June. No live video yet, Chaz. We're gonna put it on in just a second.
Yeah,
Don't forget, everybody.
Go for it. Can you show our faces?
Sure can. I sure can. Let me ring that in a second.
Me and Debbie are breathing hard.
Are you?
It was a rush to get in the room. We're doing a lot right before we got started. So, Debbie, tell us about your experience now helping us make a show.
It's a lot of work to get a show together, more than you would think. You know, when I'm sitting at home, it's more work than I think it is to get everything together.
Okay, what surprised you that was hard and what was easy? You know, compared, because there's two things that probably you've probably seen so many things behind the scenes now. So, what was surprisingly hard and what was surprisingly easy?
Well, when I was pulling for the next show, I was kind of surprised how many things you have to pull in order to make it a show that's worth seeing.
Yeah.
So I had to go back 2 more times.
How many hours did it take you?
It took most of yesterday.
Like 5 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, she's helping us pull our mala show because we're going to do how to make your own mala. I have a whole sheet, like modules coming up so you can do it from intention to how do you choose your thread, to how do you pick your focal, to how do you do a layout with 108 beads. What are the formulas so it sits between 24 to 30 inches? Oh my God. I thought it was going to be one page. That sucker is like 10 pages now. There's so much to know. It's exciting. But yes, it's Miss Debbie spent 5 hours pulling these beads to show you, and she just did focals. One focal. She wanted it to be meaningful and beautiful. I came back out after like all day. I was like, Debbie, oh my God, Debbie. She's like, oh my God. She's like, I put so much thought into it. And she did. The colors are beautiful.
Thank you.
So beautiful.
So then I found that I had to arrange them by color because I had whole colors code group that were missing. So that helped fill it in.
Go get them, girl. That was a lot. Okay, so Miss Debbie also put this tray together, and we're gonna put the camera down, and you will be able to see what's on here. And each of these are special for a different reason. So I'm gonna show you the tray as it's gonna come up. Okay, so there's gonna be, let's do the yellow greens. And if you guys can hear, if you can't hear us really well today, please let me know so I can fix the volume. Yellow greens and then some of the bluey greens. I don't think you meant to do that on purpose, but you kind of did.
There's kind of an even mix.
Yeah,
Almost.
like how you sorted it. Debbie sorted these trays. She said, "Who changed the letters on the sign?" Oh, I moved it around because I was turning the light on. You're so funny. Okay, I'll go fix that. So here's the greens, and Miss Debbie was saying that she picked this showcase for you guys. It is a small showcase. So we're going to do a demonstration in here, but we changed the showcase up a little bit to pick beads that are colors you would not normally expect. So the aquamarine has green, the kyanite has green, the apatite has green, you know, and the prehnite has some blue greens, not just your typical yellow greens. What else is in here? This is my favorite. This one that she picked is my absolute favorite. Let's just kick it off with this one. Take note, because this is probably one of the few times you're going to see this grade of kyanite and in this color. It is $175. It is graduated because it was one strand, but it was kind of pricey, so we split it in half, and now it is rondelles. So I'm gonna lift it up. This is gem 786. I'm just gonna get a little bit bigger. Dun, 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 dun. Check this out. This is green kyanite. Now, if you've never seen green kyanite before, I just want you to love it. Now, if you want to split a strand, today is the only day I will offer this. That I can probably split it between 4 people. But the way I'm going to do it is I'll start from the top and I will manually, laboriously split it 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the next set, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, so that it is evenly split. Now, I'm not going to restrand it. I will do it for 4 people only, because I think that's going to take me quite a bit. Not a lot of time, but I will be careful to even it out. So if you think you want to split this, put Soul Chat Green Kyanite Split. And you will get a graduated bunch of rondelles ranging from 2.5 millimeters to 6.5.
That's a beautiful strand.
Isn't it? Thank you for picking this, Debbie. I almost forgot I had this.
Was that in the case?
It wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't in the case. Yes.
Oh, yeah. This is gorgeous. This is natural, and yeah, once in a blue moon type of kyanite. So if you're looking at it, please enjoy the beauty of it. 175 divided by 4 would make it $43.75 per person, and you are not getting a surcharge on me doing that part for you. So one more that you might like today, similar in color, but not the same stone, because the kyanite is a little bit harder than the apatite, but look at this apatite. It is microfaceted, meaning that, I wonder if you can see it. Let me stay really, really still. Okay, hold on. Miss Debbie, would you try and show it and stay really, really still? I'm gonna add one more light to the show.
Go this way. These are very, very sparkly and just so pretty.
Okay. Extra that helps. Sometimes having extra light does help on the focus.
I think it did help.
It did. Okay. So that is for like 4 to 5 millimeters. And it's microfaceted. It is so cute. It is 8 inches of green kyanite. No, sorry, we got to switch that, Jason,
Yeah,
please.
can I have the name number? Gem.
Sorry, everyone.
1996. Gem 1996. And that one, it is $45. And I say 4 to 5 because they're not really 5. They are on the tiny side. The faceting is amazing. And that is appetite. I think I have 4 strands of that. Now, if you're like, oh, I just wanted a few pieces, hang tight. Debbie made this kit. And in it, you have 2 light and 2 dark of that bead. Maybe I should talk about this mix real quick. It's $28. It has 13 beads in here. The 13 beads are Kenite, yellow aqua, blue aqua, green kyanite, which we don't have in the show because we only have 1 strand, so it's split in here, and 4 apatite. So I think you'll love it. So that is mix 027. I only have 14 of these. So if you're like, oh, I can't really get all the beads in the show, but you want a sampling of Miss Debbie's, here it is. Now, the second question after that is, what can I make with those beads? A lot. This bracelet is made with that kit. It also has 8 wood beads. And today only, I made the wood in a small portion for you. So if you don't want a whole strand, $15 of this, it's kind of it's called gray wood, but it looks so good with the green. I made 10-piece portions, and I will do that for you today. So can you give me some hearts or thumbs up if you want to see the wood that we put in with this mix?
We added the wood because this is the year of the wood dragon.
Ha! If you want to see the dragon glass, I do have some of these too. And I have an earring to show you.
These are stunning.
Thank you, Miss
I
Debbie.
think I need a pair of these.
And we have the moonstone. Miss Connie is pairing them. So the moonstone is a really nice price, $2.14. So I'll bring that out as well. You get to choose your pair. Okay. I am not seeing any thumbs up for the wood, so we can show that later. So if you do want to see the wood, Teresa, please put gem with M, my friend, and sending you some love. Yeah, Debbie did a great job with this mix.
It was big fun.
Colleen would like a shop request. Yes, and you can send me a request. If you guys have any requests for anything, you can always do sold space, chat space, and throw in whatever it is you want to talk to us about or comment in the show.
Thank you, Ruth.
I didn't miss it, right? About any wood requests.
No,
Okay.
but I put it up anyway, just so if anybody wanted it. People wanted it. They just, so you guys, this is the number for the wood. When you do choose the wood strand, it's going to be sold as a strand or as a 10-foot package. Enough for you to finish the bracelet, or you want to add it into a bracelet, do so. But Jamie so kindly put that together as a 10-piecer or a strand. Make sure that you guys go into your messenger and choose either or, 10 or 16-inch. Okay.
If you like wood, you might like that. Oh, and we had to show you the aloes with the Vera wood. This is green wood. It smells so good. This is gem 1827. Now this one's smaller. So Debbie, show me yours. She has the, this is the 8, and I have the 6. Well, it's actually kind
This
of
one, it says 6, but
it's kind of a
looks
5.
smaller, doesn't it?
Oh, you know what? It's a 6.
Is it?
That's weird. It was just too
No, it's lighter. It's lighter colored.
Ah.
It's tricky.
So we have the gray wood, which has a green tinge, and we have the Vera wood, which is definitely green and small, but you can still mix it in with the Debbie mix.
That would be pretty.
And it smells good. Tell everybody what it smells like, because I've described it so many times.
Oh, it smells good though.
Has an incense smell because that is actually one of the more popular scents in Japanese incense.
Oh, I'm learning things all the time.
Alrighty. Now let's talk about this. This is Gem 351, not featured in the Debbie kit. Debbie, if you would like to tell us why you picked these.
I just really like the mix of the browns and the greens in this strand. And I like the shape of the beads.
And when you look close, this is what I'm looking for when I buy chips. I don't want the cracked pieces. You ever seen that? Like, when there's so much inclusion in it, and then you strain it, and all of a sudden it starts to crumble. So when you buy chips, be super particular. Look for chubby, fatty chips with very little inclusions, because then you're looking for the cracks, you're looking for the markings, and this was a nice strand. And did you see that, guys? Thank you for finding these. They're $21. Very, very beautiful. There's only a few of these, Miss Debbie. This is featured in the Debbie kit. I'll pass that to you.
These are beautiful because there's a little shading of blues and greens in here.
Gem 979, Jason.
I like it.
I do too. They're just really yummy.
And isn't that true, Jean?
Janine says, that's why I don't generally get chips. Me too, Janine. I am very particular. So when people come to the store, they're always like, you have chips? I'm like,
You have chubby chips.
I'm like, I have like 4. In the thousands of strands, I have like 4. But I love chips. I love the organic look of them. So these are very special before I move on from Gem 979 because the color. Look at that. I love that off-colorness of it. Now, Beryl, which is aquamarine, does have a yellow.
It does. And the yellow is called Heliodor, right?
Yes. Very good.
What is the pink one called?
Morganite.
What is the white one called?
Oh, the white one. You got me there.
Starts with a G.
Goshenite?
Yeah. And am I missing any? What is the blue one called?
The blue one is aquamarine.
We get a prize. Let me get your prize. Hold on. I have my prize box.
There's always a little quiz.
There's also another one that we don't see often.
Okay, Miss Debbie.
That's found in the very weird, not weird, but very off market places in Utah. It's red.
Red Beryl?
Really? I've never
Red Beryl.
seen red barrel.
What is it called?
Let's ask the crew out there.
Okay, for the first prize.
That's a good question.
You want to give that for the first prize?
Yes.
What is
First person.
red aquamarine?
Get
Well,
it
and I
into the camera.
got to make an announcement. You know how our prizes work, right? You guys, if you've never played a game with us before, you have to buy something to win so that we can ship it to you. This is a Christy Friesian polymer clay piece that I got from my friend's collection.
I love the shades in it. The colors are so pretty.
And there's some red in there too.
Mm-hmm.
And then for you, Debbie, for guessing correctly, which piece would you like?
Oh,
Okay, I'll put that on the side. And this is our other prizes.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, they're all beautiful. It's so unique.
Okay, so if you know what a red barrel is called, put it up, and then you will win a prize.
Thanks, Karen.
You'll win this prize.
Right there.
Okay.
Karen,
Bix Bite.
Bix Bite. Oh,
Mhm.
I've heard
Oh my
that name
God,
before.
Karen, this is yours. Look at this beautiful polymer clay piece.
Yep.
Handmade. I'll put it in the bag with your name. Okay, now Debbie, she picked this green sakura. Can you hold that up close to this, Debbie, and announce the gem number to Jason?
The gem number is 2066. And there's a little bag of them too. Got 2. Try not to get the reflection. These are just such a unique shade, and I thought they were so pretty. I had no idea that there were green Sakura agate. So,
You can give this to Lynn
Lynn.
for coming in second.
Oh,
Just a second later.
hi, Anastasia. Thank you for finding us. We're not talking on YouTube. Oh, no.
I can check on that. but
Okay, we will have to.
I will figure that one out.
Then look, this is a good luck Kokeshi dolly from Shirokia. This is vintage, guys.
There you go. That's your.
So this is for Lynn. Thank you for playing and winning. Don't forget to purchase something. And today I have a request. Our fees are extensive. And so if you could please make sure that your purchase is minimum of $10, please help us out. I know we like to sell dollar items for you guys, but what happens when you buy it with $1 item is we actually lose money. So we want to avoid that. We don't want to stop offering you small quantities and like smaller priced items, but just please make sure you do a minimum of $10 on your purchase. That really helps us out. And if you don't make $10, then we can hold it for you for a week, and then you can put 2 weeks of purchases together. How's that? Sounds good.
Oh, thanks, Teresa. Teresa is one of my. I think I've been telling people. Teresa watches us on YouTube on her television, and then she orders on her iPad or her phone.
that's so smart.
She is so smart. Someone's saying it's so tiny, but she
All
puts
right.
it on her big TV. Teresa, you're awesome.
Sakura, we love you. We love you so much.
Is that
All right.
okay?
Now, this Crystola is really, really special. I had to travel to Japan to get that special batch. I love that one.
1247, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
So that Crystola has shades of blue and green. So strong. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now, if you want to split a strand with a friend today, I'm happy to do that. That will make it about a 4, maybe 3 3/4 inches. I can measure it for you if you're interested. And so if you think that's you want to split it with someone so you can just get some of the pieces for your collection, let me know. That is gem 1247 for $95. Can I get it again? No. The batch that I bought, I have never seen again. This was in Japan over 6 years ago. Those colors are not, oh my gosh,
Not a
they are
traditional
not
color.
your traditional
No.
colors. It's so beautiful.
It's more greeny.
They're
Yeah.
really stunning.
So just like Shirley did, put split at the end, and if I can find someone to split it with you, I did. Shirley and Teresa. Let me get my notes.
So Shirley, take out. I'm going to take that out of your cart right now.
Yep.
So you don't have to pay for a full strand. Give me a second.
And then I'll give you a split code, okay? Gem 1247. Jason will take 1 strand out of inventory for you guys.
You're going to be so happy with that split strand.
You know, when I bought these, I got them in size 6, 8, and 10, and 12.
Oh, wow.
And in the larger sizes, I sold. They're almost gone. I think they might be gone. So
I
this is
didn't
something
see them.
they
might be
are
gone.
gone. Now, something uber special. This lot of labradorite is different. It has orange fire and blue fire. Gem number, Debbie?
This is gem 1905.
All right. Now, what makes that special is because it's like caramel colored
It's
labradorite.
caramel colored, and there's so much flash in these strands.
Now, it's rare that you get 2 kinds of flash in labradorite. Usually it's all blue or it's all orange. Have you ever
Really?
noticed that?
I guess that is true.
And the more common one is the blue one. It was almost a bluish white
Mhm.
flash. Now, if you look at these, it has blue, white, and like here, by my ring finger, can you see? It has the peachy orange. So I was like, these are such cute labs. Very, 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 very special. So special that I want you to tell me if you want a specific shade of it, and I'll pick it for you. You can say you want something lighter, which would be something like this, right? Or something darker, which would be something like this, or in the middle, which is something like this. So today I will take special requests on your lab, and I'm going to write it down so that I get you the lab shade that you want. Isn't that neat? If you have seen lab like this before, raise your hand, because me and Debbie were like, we've never seen caramel colored labradorite where there's these beautiful shades of brown. I mean, it's killer brown. I mean, it's so
just
cute.
Stunning. And you better believe I'm going home with a strand.
And look at the fire. These are not dull, yucky browns.
Not
These
at
are like
all.
super cute browns. I love it.
You're
And
gonna
if you want me to pick for you, just tell me to pick for you. And then when I'm
Right there.
touching them, I'll pick you one.
Me too, Janine.
go.
Always in a labradorite mood.
All right, Jason, if you just tell me their name and their color shade, I'll just write it down
Okay,
so I don't
got it.
forget.
So Gem 1905, it's going to be Teresa Middle.
Okay.
Karen Middle.
Okay.
Shirley Middle.
Okay.
Taylor Pick.
Okay.
Pauline Middle.
Okay.
Doreen got to take the space out of the gem in the 1905.
Okay.
Doreen Middle.
Okay.
Sandy Y. Middle.
Okay.
All right. And then Kara Kimura Pick.
Sandy is middle.
Middle.
And Kara
Pick.
Okay is pick.
Yep.
Okay. I will pick for you guys.
Oh, Amy, got it.
And if you're watching in replay, I will just grab you something good. Okay? No worries.
Yep.
Probably something. They're all good. That was an easy one.
Yep. That's a pretty one.
Okay. Oh, Debbie, while I set this up, why don't you ask your next question for the next prize? This one.
Okay. So this is just my fun question. What do you think is the best drink in Honolulu?
The best drink.
And we're talking alcoholic drinks.
Oh, I wouldn't say the water here is so good.
The water is good. But we'll just say, just guess what my favorite drink is.
Yes. And what do they get if they
So this is the prize.
it's a polymer Christy Freeman and it's a pendant.
Oh,
So you can wear it.
She did a beautiful job with these.
Mm-hmm.
So do we have any guesses?
It's about a 20-second delay. So sometimes if you're like, nobody's guessing.
Teresa said Blue Hawaiian.
That's a good drink too. That's not it.
That's what Teresa's question will be when she comes to host.
Yes.
What is Teresa's favorite
I know.
drink?
Don't say it yet. Keep it.
I'm cleaning up a little bit. Thank you for waiting, you guys.
The drink Doreen drank last night.
Janine's got it.
Oh,
My time. All right, you're a winner, Janine.
This is really pretty, Janine. I think you'll really like
Oh,
it.
pina colada sounds good too.
Oh yeah, those are also good.
What did Doreen drink last
I
night?
know, we're gonna find out. Yummy. Oh, fresh pineapple. That's delicious.
Okay, let's talk about
Yum.
these. Debbie picks these out. She's like, oh, I really, really like these. So it's in the show. Gem 332. Give it a hold. I'm gonna fix this. How did I ever do this show without a volunteer standing with me? Because with Jason on the
You
computer,
do more things at
Yeah,
one
we do
time
this.
than anybody I know. Both of you.
it's so fun with you doing this.
Doreen had a mango lihing margarita blended.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that sounds good.
Ooh, that sounds good, tangy. Go get them, you two. I guess we knew where they were last night. Oh, dark rum.
The dark
Oh.
rum on top is so good. Do you stir or do you not stir before you start drinking?
Oh, that's a hard one. You know what you can do is
that'll
go
be-
up and down with a straw. That's what I would.
We'll go get mango lihing margaritas, Teresa.
Oh my
Okay, now speaking of fun, cool, refreshing,
That is very
Debbie,
refreshing.
tell us why you like these opals, these little candy-like opals.
The shades in this strand, I think, are just so beautiful. It's like looking at the ocean, and there's a little bit of green in there too. I could just look at this all day long.
It's pretty, yeah. It
Mhm.
really is. Just remember, guys, the holes are small, so it's good for stringing, but not stretchy cord. Just for your information, because you see how that tiny
Right.
thread.
It is a small.
Yeah,
And because it's an opal, it has a very translucent quality to it.
It
It's
does.
very like soft and
it's
you
very.
ever seen through a lizard before? Or a
I
gecko?
haven't.
Kind of
Oh,
they're
then now we're gonna have to look next
gummy
time I
little
see
fingers.
one.
They're little
yeah,
gummy
Jason-
little fingers.
Jason has gummy fingers.
Yeah, you hold your hand, their little sucky, feet.
And I'm showing this next because it has that soft, really soft, translucent quality to that Amazonite. And it's got a great price on there.
It does. So this one is gem 1919, and it is a green Amazonite, which is not the normal color you see, but it's beautiful.
I like it. I like the little chunks. Right? Let's do these. I'm keeping this going because I want to talk about the ruby and zoisite.
So this is gem 1867.
Teeny, tiny turquoise.
Just little.
Jason's going to switch it over now to gem
I love that bead.
1867. And it's a really nice one just to string. So we made some bracelets in a previous show. We just strung that with a tiny, tiny little bead in between. You can put a gold
Oh,
ball,
that would be pretty.
something in the 2 millimeter
Yeah.
range.
Mhm.
Silver ball.
So nice.
And if you can find a tubular bead or a cornel that's round, my favorite bead. If you can find a tiny one, it looks really good in there. It's like one of my favorite designs. Simple design.
This
I
is,
bet that's pretty.
speaking of one of Jason's favorites, he is a green garnet fan. He is a January baby, so he does love garnet. But green garnet, also known as savarite, has such a special energy to it. That one is
Okay.
Jason's Gem 789.
It's nice. That one actually is one of my favorite strands in the store.
It's a really beautiful strand.
Yeah, semi-translucent. Very little. There's inclusions, but it's not enough so that it becomes a casualty to banging on the typing surface or in
Right.
the bead store at all. But I do have a couple of those that I like to wear in the shop once in a while. Really simple. I like it.
Okay.
Gem
Lovely.
789.
Lovely garnets. Yes. Let us do the pre-night 6 millimeter round.
So this is gem 1785. And prehnite is one of my favorite stones.
It's super calming.
Very,
It
very,
has,
very healing too.
yeah, it has like a really soothing teddy bear energy. And I want to show it to everyone what it looks like off of the string, because off the string, it is
It has-
nice.
This has a green string in it, so it is a little misleading.
It's almost like a smoky blue gray green. It's not the typical yellow of prehnite. Now, this one is a more greenish minty. This one has a little bit of a yellowy tinge to it. If you're buying this gem, it is gem number
1785.
1785. Can you please let me know if you have a preference towards the yellow green or the blue green? And I'm going to look through my stash. I have about 10 different ones here, and I'll pick one for you. I also have some with a little bit more of the
Epidote.
and some with a little bit less. So we're here. So if today you want to tell us if you have a preference, I know it's kind of shiny and hard to see through the bag. So you just tell us what you like. I'll pull it for you. Miss Debbie, can you show them this prehnite? Because this is the one that we sorted it out for them. the 3 shades of the larger prehnite, and that is Gem.
This is Gem
182, Jason. Gem 182.
And these are probably 12. These are 10 millimeter. And very calming. They're very clear. I've had a strand this size that I've probably had for about 10 years. And I've restrung it a couple times. This will go on stretchy cord. Has a little bit of the epidote in it. Here's a spot that has some. Not a lot.
Shirley. Darker blue green for Karen.
I've heard it said that healers should wear this stone, the prehnite, because prehnite heals the healer.
Kind of like amber.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy, can you take the space out of Gem and 182? Just like Shirley's comment right there.
Janine, do you like this one?
Kind of blue green.
This is a blue green. I also have one that might be slightly darker, but we're chancing it because it's on a strap. So you can tell me left or right, knowing that there is this green, but I can tell it's a blue green. I just don't know if you like this one. Left on the string, right loose. All right. Now, if you are getting the larger prehnites, you get to pick in the variants. So when you put it into your cart, you get to pick. If you want something that has more inclusion, something that's more yellow green, or something that's more blue green. This is rare where you get to pick from 3 different kinds. We sorted all the strands. Then I made the variants online. After the show, it's gonna come down because we're gonna just put it all out as prehnite. So in about a week or so, when the show's done, it will all be just prehnite. Only for our discerning viewers do we do this.
Janine, right, please.
Okay, got it. Blue green for Kara.
That's yours.
Okay.
This is Janine's one.
Would you? That's a little bit more yellow green.
Mm-hmm.
This is blue green. This is Kara. Okay. Yellow green for Kathy. Yes, Miss Kathy, I have a perfect one for you. It's going to be in this one. I wish you guys could stand next to me. And you could. Kathy actually could be a guest host. Kathy, come in. Let's be my guest host again. We can talk about aromatherapy.
Kara 2. Kara 2. Both Karas.
I'm sending your mom angel energy, Teresa. I have a little plan of showing her some parts of Hawaii, well, at least my backyard. I have a little angel for her. Okay, so after the prehnite, if anybody picked the larger, the $42, 10 millimeter, just want to show you what it looks like next to some Tahitian pearls. They're nice together. 2 kinds of aquamarine, 2 different prices.
So this is Gem 2088.
Oh no, same price. You can just go light or dark. Let me go pull the back stock out.
And, oh, there's 2 different numbers here, though.
Let's start with the 208.
Okay.
20.
So this one on top is 2088 with a little bag.
Oh yeah, these are some nice colored aquas. Look at that.
Let's move this. And this is more traditional blue aquamarine.
It's a nice blue, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like very rich in color.
It's hard to see against the gray, but it is a nice.
And then
It is a nice blue,
If you want a lighter aqua,
which is the bottom one.
you're doing something more pastel.
What's the number?
Did I
Tom?
move that off the screen? I did.
Is that the same number, guys? The bottom?
The bottom one is 2090.
That's what I thought.
So we have 2 kinds of colors of aqua. Oh, Kathy is going to guest host with us. Oh, that's going to be
That
fun.
would be fun. It was. I enjoyed her show last time she guest hosted with you.
Me too. We need one this year, Kathy, for sure.
Oh,
cleaning up as we go so we can go to the next item. Would you mind one more time going over your kit in case we have any left? Because that will give me some time.
Yeah, let's use this. So the kit again is an assortment of Kenite, green garnet.
Can I get the second from the top of the top aqua? Second? Can I get the second from the bottom of the top aqua? You guys got that?
Yeah. You know what? Tell me what the shade was because we cut the strands in half. So half is here and the other half is in my bag. So tell me if it was like a light, medium, or darker shade. And then if anybody else wants it, I might have, well, I'll definitely have another side to it.
$10.80 darker.
Okay, and then we'll go back to Miss Debbie.
So we've got the 4 tiny aquamarines in here. We've got 2 lighter, 2 more green, and 2 of them are more blue. What didn't I say? We've got the green kyanite. And then these were aquamarine. Yes.
Those
So
are.
3 aquamarines.
Okay, so since I can't give everybody the same strand, I'm going to have Teresa pick first, and then I will give everybody the darker ones that are in this bag, okay? So Teresa, if you can let me know which one you want. And then Lynn and June also. I will try to match this one. Okay, got it. This one is for Teresa. And then June and Lynn will be getting these that are a little bit darker. And this is from the 2088. And June, if you want the darker one, then pick 2088. 2090 is lighter. So if you don't want the lighter one, Miss June, take 2090 out of your cart. And then Jason, you can put 2088 back up so I can just double check that you guys want 2088. This is the darker batch. If you like the translucent one, then it's going to be 2090. So I'll put these on the side. Okay. Everybody got your wood fixin' to go with this kit. And Jason, if you could please take it down the 2088 and put MIX027 back up. And let's do this with the dragon earrings. Does anybody need the dragon clasp? Okay, so this is the dragon clasp. I cut off no, I didn't cut anything off. I just took the clasp that was in the center off. It was a sterling silver S clasp, and I turned it into a pair of earrings. So this dragon is
S1-37. S137, I guess.
okay. So that's the dragon. Now the moonstone, la 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 la, we paired. So if you want to get 2 pieces, you can. If you want to just get 1 piece, you can. So I'll get that up in 1 second. That's going to be P3088. Those are $7 each for the moonstones. Choto mate kudasai.
A moonstone is P3088.
Or if you want to leave the dragon up, that's what I can. You want to put it down? Okay.
Oh, it's all the way on the top. We just added that.
And we also have a little tray of matched hairs because you know the sizing, it's not perfect, especially on the $7 ones. So we have to go and manually make sure that they do match in size. There's usually a 0.5 to 1 millimeter change on some of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Pat would like a dragon clasp. You got it.
She got it. Put it in. She put it
Okay,
in.
so P3088. If you want 2, you're going to put sold space P3088 space X2, and you'll get 2 together. And you can see the fire. These are not,
They're nice.
yeah. I like the price. I like the size, and I like that they're the same size if you want matching. So that's going to be 23088. Let us know so you can pick the one you want.
Very nicely calibrated. Okay, Janine, choose which one you like. And 1 to 3. Then just zoom out a little bit. Or you can zoom in, I guess.
Do I need more space?
There
Ta-da!
we go. All right.
I'm going to try this. Let's see if I can move it over. No, I can't.
Okay, I cleaned up. Now I have some space. What's your next question, Miss Debbie? While I do my knotting demo.
I have forgotten my question. I'm drawing a total blank. I'm sorry.
Oh, crimping.
Crimping. My question was how to crimp without it coming apart later. What are the tricks?
Oh, let's see. NN2. NN2 is good. There's flash on both pieces. I think we tried to make sure that there was flash. You want NN2, Janine? And now I'm going to do a demonstration on knotting. See, like how I kind of just keep segueing because I'm like, ooh, the time is a ticking. But before we time tick on to that next thing, look, I'm going to do a mini metal show one day, so you don't have to wait. These are $1.50 each and $2 each. Normally, we sell them in packs of 10 or 5, 10, I think. But if you want to just get a few today as an add-on, you can. Just remember, minimum spending is $10 in our show. Dun, so cute. Somebody asked me, what do you make with this? Oh my gosh, anything. You can just wire wrap one bead with this hanging at the bottom and it'd be cute. But I will make a sample. Yes, I will. Probably in the next 2 months.
Well, it might be early depending on what we're doing.
Once my dear Nancy comes back. Miss Janine, I got you your pair. If there's anybody else who wants a pair or a single rainbow moonstone, let me know. If you are wanting to make these earrings. Now, Jason did this herringbone wrap in a Facebook. I will go and find it so I can tell you guys where he did it. We did a live, and he was so accommodating because I was like, Jason, please do it for me because he always does it so nice.
Jason, can you take a pair of moonstones and a clasp out of inventory for me? I don't have my phone in here.
You got it.
Thank you.
How much moonstone do you want? You can pick it. Is it harder in person?
It might be.
While we're entertaining everybody with these little cubes.
And it's 17.
You got it.
Thank you.
Oh, Debbie, you did get one.
I did get one already
Of the
class.
Of the class.
So now I'll have earrings. If you already took it out, I'd be happy to take a second one.
Okay. Thank you.
That's P3088 for Debbie T times 2.
Debbie T. Got it.
All right, you ready to get to the demo? Oh, and ask your last question for the giveaway.
What's a good tip for when you're crimping? What's a good tip for keeping it from coming apart?
How do you keep your crimps on? Oh, look, Janine already answered.
Oh, good.
Dun, dun, dun.
Good.
How
Good
you like
tip,
that?
Janine.
Okay, let me get my.
I like that.
Let me get my. Look at this. Look at this bounty. I'll show you all in case you guys want to pick your own today.
This is so sparkly.
Gem 1282. Now, where is my container? Here. Gem 1282 is ruby and zoisite. Now, what I like about ruby and zoisite is that there is this rich ruby color and it's real. Do you know, like for the first 10 years of my beading, I didn't know it was real. I just thought it was just called ruby in zoisite. Do you mind holding it in your hand and lifting it up and down, okay? Now, zoisite is the green part, and that's what's really interesting to me because the zoisite is the part that has, how do I explain it? Okay, so ruby has passion. It has energy. It has grounding. It has the blood, the life. Then you have the green that's really balanced. It's growth. It's a new turning over a new leaf. When you put that together, and I feel like it's just such a powerful combination. Now, what makes that green and red is chromium. So this is why I thought it was interesting. I had to write this down. Chromium causes the green in the emerald, and it causes the red in ruby. Because red and green, so the rubies and the emeralds, they're both corundums, so they're like cousins, right? But like what causes them to be different is the chromium. And I thought that I never really stopped to ask, like, how does that make it happen? So I'm going to write a blog post about how the chromium brings out so that in the way that it hits the mineral and the light that exposes your eye to see the color is red or green. So interesting. So when you put the ruby in there with the green, thank you very much, chromium. You have something I think energetically that feels balanced, that is inspiring and creative. Like when people tell me, oh, I just need some help being creative, I always say, have you ever worn ruby and zoisite before?
Mhm.
Right? There's something about it. Now I have a small, teeny, tiny gemstone faceted version of this, but it's like, I don't know, it's like 3.5 millimeters. If you guys ever want to see it, let me know. This one is more approachable in the fact that you can see the size of the bead, and I will double check that it is 5 millimeters. It's like maybe 4.85. And it is lovely. So I wanted to show you what you can do if you want to knot. Okay, so I'm going to switch places with this Debbie right now. So I can show you two kinds of knotting tweezers. And this is important because if you've never knotted before, I wanted to show you what I started off with and what I use today. So this is a $5 tweezer, usually made in a foreign country. And they're not bad, okay? Honestly, they're not. They work for $5. It has a nice enough push and pull tension in here and a small tip. If you've never knotted before, you definitely will need knotting tweezers. So a $5 tweezer is good. Jason is going to look for that and put it up. So in case you want to add one to your order, it's tool B41C. Oh, TLB41B.
As in boy.
Boy. Oh, I put in the wrong bag. Okay. So these are $5. Please get some knotting tweezers if you don't have one, because you should never use something with a serrated jaw to knot with like these. This will shred your thread. Okay? Don't just use any tweezer. If you want a super good tweezer, then you might want tool B41C. TLB41C. These are Swiss knotting tweezers. It is anti-magnetic. It is polished, and unfortunately, someone dropped this one, and so the tip got stuck in the ground. Yeah, but I still use it. But there's the tip is so tiny and fine that when you make a knot, it slides right out, and it is just gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous tweezer. It's so well made, so balanced. When you squeeze it, there's no fight to keep it shut, and it comes with a leather case that we gifted you with, so that you can keep your tip nice. So this is the Swiss knotting tweezer, the best tweezer in the world. What can you do with that? You can make knots. I'm going to show you super quick before we open up the store how to do that. Now, it just so happens that this Ruby and Zoa set, you'll be so happy. The hole is big. You can fit 2 nylon cords in here. Everybody screenshot right now. You can put 2 6s. You can put a 6 and a 4. Or you can put an 8 and a 2. Or you can put a single 10.
Wow.
That is very unusual for a gemstone to have a hole that can fit all those different sizes. And why did I give you 2 different sizes? So if you have 2 threads at home and you're like, nothing really fits. So then I'm going to say, okay, can we get an 8? And I did the math. The 8 and the 2 will fit. So I can put this emerald green and a black at the same time through it. I like mixing my threads. Started doing this a long time ago. So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration. Oh, I also brought my shovel tweezers to show you. I only have 5 left. This is the best tool ever. Sold Space TLB 41A. Best $7 you could spend. You can scoop all your beads together. Then when you want to get them back in the bag, you just pour them in. And if you want to pick one up, you flip it to the other side. It has a serrated jaw. We are fighting for these in the store. We keep losing them because everybody wants to use them. I'm about to just get some more for myself. This is the shovel tweezer. So handy dandy. Okay, let me take both of my threads. I just had to show you that. I had a couple other tools that I wanted to talk about, but we'll see how far we get today. I'm going to put these on. Oh, let me put on my clamshell first. Does everybody know what a clamshell and a bead tip is? Have you guys seen these findings before? This is the end of the what you put on the end of your thread. Okay, so you put this on the ends of your thread so you can add on a clasp. I'm going to use, do you guys have a preference? If somebody out there is like, please use one over the other, I'm happy to.
What are you using first?
I'm only going to pick one. I think I will pick the clamshell.
Okay, so S4 dash. So Jamie's using a type of clamshell called a closed clamshell. It's not your typical clamshell. It allows for a strong connection instead of just that overlapping hook. This is a closed component where you can use a jump ring and you can hang stuff from it, you know? Heavy stuff. Like heavy
Such a good finding.
Yeah.
I'm never afraid when I use this finding.
Never.
I used to be afraid of the one
The
that
traditional
has
clamshell.
Traditional clamshell is
Pull it apart.
that's a big old boo. Don't use those.
But they work for light projects.
They do. Yes.
Not the heavy
Yes,
duty.
not the heavy ones.
How do I pick?
Okay.
Depending on the size of the clasp that I'm going to put on, depending on the weight of my bracelet, because when you use a bead tip, it is a little bit cheaper. So it is kind of a fun little thing, but you have to think, can I base my whole project on staying together on this? And the fact that it doesn't hold together with a jump ring, you just have to, let me see, I just got to hide some of the background there. You just have to tuck the end of that into the loop. It's okay. It is. Would I put my $2,000 Tahitian pearl bracelet on there? No, I would go with this one. I'd go with the clamshell. But if I'm making a $200 mala necklace, yeah, I would totally go for the bead tip.
So I'm going to show you what the bead tip, if you guys want to use a light project, the bead tip is 4 dash. That's the little one that Jimmy just showed you guys.
Okay, so here is the easiest knotting you can do in your entire life. Why? Because we are still the generation that knows how to tie our own shoes. Now, if you are the generation of Velcro, you may not say this is the easiest technique you've ever done in your life. So if you are a Velcro user, I'm sorry, I don't have a Velcro version of this technique.
So this is cord, the size number 2 cord is cord C21. And if you guys want the number 8, it's cord C24. And Jamie, I'm going to leave you. And Debbie, I'm going to go open the store.
Okay, come back if you have time.
I will.
My favorite combination of threads was the 6 and 6, the 2 size 6s, because then the 2 colors were evenly distributed in visual weight. If you're gonna use 2 different cords, here we go. I'm actually going to make this so you can see how to do it. All right, so the end of my 2 cords, there's 2 knots, and just ignore those. Can you hear the dragon dancing happening?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
drumming. Okay, I'm going to make a knot. I'm going to do a surgeon's knot. We'll wrap up the show after this, okay, Miss Debbie? I'm not going to make the whole bracelet, but.
I'm excited to learn this because I've not seen this done before.
What? Okay. Now, you have a knot. I just did a simple surgeon's knot at the end. This is going to sit inside my clamshell. You can use a thread zap to end it. You can cut it and you can put some glue on it. I have the hypo tube if you like, or you can be like me, just cut it and burn it. I like cutting and burning because I'm like, I got things to do. So here, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna burn it. And now I'm going to take the clamshell and push it over the knot. Clamshells are so handy. So handy.
They are.
Okay. Now, if you're going to do a knotting project, remove any scissors, cutters, anything. Put it all far, tweezers that you're not using. Put everything far away because these threads are like 6 feet long or longer, and you don't want them everywhere. Here's my knot inside of my clamshell, and you just pinch it shut. The 4mm premium jump ring, which is 20 gauge and 4 millimeters, fits perfectly in here. Perfectly.
It does.
Debbie, can you go to sold S2? I think try scroll up and down with the mouse till you see it. Debbie is now gonna move and do tech for the first time. She's like, oh, Jamie, I wasn't ready for this. I was sold S, so it's going to be after G, so it's all alphanumeric, and then you want to find the 4mm premium jump ring. So it's going to be after G. There it is. Bestseller jump ring, 5 down. A little bit more. Nope, 4 more down. A little bit more. S21. Now hit show. Oh, go back up. You passed it. Up 1.
I'm not sure where I'm.
Stop. Right there.
There it is.
S21. Now hit show. So that is this jump ring. If you click on show, the word, there's a word with an eyeball right in the center of that blue.
I don't know where I'm looking.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
right here.
Yes.
Oh, and then you just move the mouse to go right on here. And then you click it and it switches it.
Okay.
So now, if we have anything else, Miss Debbie now knows. She's like, I can do it. So that is the jump ring that will fit right in that hole. Do not use anything too thick; it won't fit. Do not use anything too big because if the diameter of the ring is too big, it won't be strong enough and it'll just pop open. Okay, so 4mm 20 gauge is awesome. I am going to let me see if my sticky pad is clean enough because I need it to be so it doesn't. Okay, if you need a sticky pad, we have these too. I'm just putting it there so it doesn't fly away. Now I'm going to tie my first knot. It's a square knot. Right over left, left over right. Oof. Oof. I'm going to tape it down for this demonstration. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put my knot, like tying my shoes. Oh, thank you, Miss Debbie. My threads are tangled there. And pull down. And then you can go left over right. I'm trying to be super careful because my threads are about 6 feet long right now. Now to save your thread, whenever you do a project like this, you see that my knot is black and green now? Haha, isn't that cool?
That's cute.
Yeah. Oh, I'm having a hot flash, Miss Debbie. Can you fan me? I know.
Yes, I can,
Oh my
because
God.
I know what that feels like.
Oh my Lord. I'm going to keep going.
You better. It's so hard.
Oh my gosh. You guys. I normally don't just tell my friends, can you fan me? But if you've ever had a hot flash, I tell you, I feel so sad for my
That's
mom
so
now.
fun.
She used to tell me, I'd be like, oh, Mom. I'm like, Lord. Okay. Now you're going to put
Are you
both.
okay?
Yep. Put both of your threads into the bead. Check it out. Look, both of them fit. Use that little sampler I told you with how it works. Okay. I promise you, I'm making it look hard because I'm trying to work in 8 inches of space with 2,000 things on my desk. Normally, I will clean up my desk before I start. Okay, so here it is. And if you cannot guess what I'm going to do next, I'll just tell you. I'm going to do another knot. There's different kinds of knots you can make. It doesn't have to be a shoe tying one, okay? You can do, if you're like, oh, my bead hole is too big. You can do a surgeon's knot. Let me show you that, okay? So that would be, my Lord. Okay.
Wait, it's caught behind you.
Okay. I wonder if that's making me sweat. Okay.
Small space.
Yes, small space, small space. Okay. You're going to bring your thread through once. Bring it through again, twice. And pull down. Now you have a surgeon's knot, so it's going to be a little bit bigger. So if you have a large hole, now if you're like, that's enough, you don't have to do another knot. You can stop with that one single surgeon's. You can do another one if you want to, because you're like, I want more space between my beads. If you do, if you don't, just keep going. So let me do just that knot and I'll keep going to show you. Because you can decide how big you want the knot. It's your accent. Okay, here's one. What color is the green cord I'm using? Ooh, thank you for asking. I had 3 that I could have chosen. I had medium green, which is what I'm using. I had jade, which is this one over here. And then I had olive. My top pick was actually I really like the olive. Jason was torn about the medium green, and funnily enough, the word funnily enough, I ended up liking the medium green because it kind of matched the green
It does.
in the Zoa set. All right, so here we go. Just tie your knot. Now, if you have any questions, please ask me. Now is a great time because there's a single, or again, if you want to do a surgeon, just come through one more time. Debbie, do you have any questions?
Janine is giving you the suggestion of taking at least 500 milligrams of turmeric for hot flashes. She says that really helps. What is the number for the cord? Teresa's asking.
This is a black number 10, and this is a medium green number 2. But you can do any of these combos: 6 and 6, 6 and 4, 8 and 2. Again, the 8 and 2, it's okay. It's almost like if you just had it at home and you need to use it, go for it. But what I prefer is the balanced 6 and 6, or even the 6 and 4. I feel like when I was doing the 6 and 6, it's easy to pull the cords because they're the same thickness.
Yes.
This one, the thin one, keeps getting stuck on
I'm
the
noticing
thick one.
that a little bit.
Yeah. So I feel awkward.
But they do look really nice in the knot. The two
Does, yeah.
colors.
And if you don't want a lot of green, then that can be your thinner one. Never,
Right.
never, ever cut your threads when you're done. I know a lot of people, or before you start, a lot of people ask me, can I cut my thread to length? I'm like, no, that's wasteful. Just suffer and use your thread really, really long.
So this is the cord number for the number 6. Remember, when you go into the ordering, choose your color because there's about 15 different colors.
There
that she's
are.
trying.
So medium, emerald, and black.
Thank you, Jamie.
Or if you want a lighter green. So I took photos. I'll put them up on Facebook after. I took photos. We made a sample with each of the greens. We did. And that's how we know we like this one. And then I took kind of bad photos because it was late at night and the lighting in the store was not good. But I will post them if you like. All right. So, the first knot was small. And the second one was a little bit bigger. This last one was 2 surgeon's knots. I do not recommend it. It is big and ungainly and not attractive. So do not do 2 surgeons.
For these beads.
Yeah.
But
for
if you
this-
had beads with a bigger hole, that's such a good solution, and I would have never thought of it.
yes, these with a bigger hole. But I made mine not too big. So I don't recommend that.
So now we get to see Jamie take this apart because she's got a little trick.
Yes, if you have the really good tweezer, you can use the inside of the tweezer to start massaging the knot. Okay. And it'll loosen it weirdly. I don't know why this works. My friend Irene, Shelby's mama, showed me this 20 years ago. So massage it. And then I'll take the tips because the tips on this particular tweezer are so small. Look, I just go in and I open it up. Dun, 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 dun. Nope,
That's a
not
good
all
trick.
tweezers will do it. You're welcome to try if you can get yours to work. Yay.
Lucky for me, I have this tweezer, so it
lucky
will work.
for you. I know because a lot of people ask me, how do you take a knot out? Again, pinch and massage it with the middle. Put both of the jaws into the knot. Jason's gonna try and see if we can put both of the jaws into the knot. This is a testament of how good these tweezers are, because the tip on one is like damaged, and yet I can still get both in cleanly without snagging the thread. Did you see that? I have no thread snags, and that is what you're trying to avoid, a snagged thread. So you have to have a really smooth, sharp object to do that.
So Ruth is asking, if making a surgeon's knot, do you always do right over left, or do you alternate after each bead?
Do you know?
At this small,
What is this tiny? I don't know.
if you guys do the right over left and left over right, what you can get is that P4, P4.
Right.
So what you
Yeah.
have is a loopy loop. So it's loop going one way and loop going the other way, and it knots nicely.
Sit balanced.
Yeah, but if you do a right, left, it's like this, which is nice when you do the knot. So it just kind of,
Jason's just talking over there. Nobody
Yeah.
can see what you're talking about,
That's
but
okay.
Debbie.
yeah. Debbie's like, yeah, just that.
I'm learning a lot.
Yeah. But it does make a difference when you see large knots, like in the macrame. You know?
So I don't recommend that for this size bead. Then, you know how I said you can do a single surgeon? Well, I was not watching carefully, and my single surgeon was not tight enough. So when I put the bead on top, there was a little bit of slack. So I just tightened it now, and now I'll shove the bead against it. That's pretty clean. I like it. That's a single surgeon. You just have to push your bead tight against it.
Nice. So I'm just going to go down the list of the thread sizes we have. This is the number 2, which is cord C21. If you want to try number 4,
Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how to do this the easiest way. This is how I do it when I'm at home. Can I get my clipboard at the very end, Debbie? Okay, you're about to see real life demonstration because the way I'm showing you is not the way I do it. At home, I'll take something, I'll put it into my tip here, and you're going to be like, oh, that is a great secret. So let's just say I got my thread in here. Then I take my Rex board or anything with a clip. You see there's a project on here. So let me just scoot that out. I ran a cord through the little circles. Clip it here. We'll see if that holds because that didn't. You can use fishing line. Okay, and here we go. Now, you tie your knot. You have something to pull against. So you can go 1, 2. And it is a little bit different because now you're beading away from yourself or towards yourself. It's different than before because when I pull my knot, it's going towards the bead versus towards my body. And just make sure it's super tight. And that's it. So now you've locked it down and you don't have to go chasing your project anymore.
I like my Rex board. I use it a lot.
Anything you want to do in that way. Anything to make it easier. So I do use my board and my clipboard. And then you put the next one on. All right, now I'm going to ask if there's any questions because I feel like I have shown enough that you guys can go ahead and do this now. I'm going to check my notes. I wore glasses today just because I knew I would be doing tiny work. And stay very, very calm and patient when you do this. Because if you are worked up and you try to knot, it can turn into quite a frustrating experience when your threads start like fighting.
But if you're more relaxed, it can be more of a zen experience because I really do like knotting.
All righty. I'm going to stop now so that I don't start sweating.
And she'll have to ask her friend to fan her.
I'll be like, oh, Debbie, help me.
Oh.
And here is what it looks like so far.
Okay, so Teresa, you are correct. There's only 13 colors available because we're maximized. We're maxed out, so medium green doesn't show up. So anybody who wants medium green, don't check out. I'll put it in your cart. So Teresa, I'll put the number 6 medium green in your cart right now.
I forgot. This is one of the when we do comment selling, we're limited to 13 variants. So if we have 20 variants of color, you will not. It stops at number 13.
I'll put in medium green for you.
So sorry. Beyond our control.
Darn it.
Okay, so that was tweezers. That was our thread. We have the clamshells. We have jump rings if you need them to go into the clamshell. And this is my favorite that fits perfectly as 2-1. Highly recommend these. I'm using these for over 20, probably over 22 years. Comes in gold, but both of them will show up no matter which one you use. We have the bead tip in gold. The bead tips are a little bit smaller than the clamshell. When I do the mala showcase, I'll be showing you how to do this. And Debbie, do you have one last question? One last question about anything? Oh, I didn't see. If there was.
You guys have any questions? I have Teresa.
We have Janine who answered our crimping question. So I'm gonna open it up and see if we can find one more winner because the other prize is so similar.
All right, guys. I have 3 people. Don't check out quite yet. Lynn, Karen, and Teresa. I'll put the medium green size 6 into your cart.
Thank you very much, you guys. That was fun.
That was fun. I want to say thank you to Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you for having me. It's been a blast.
Can you pass me the camera real quick?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming.
We can say goodbye to our friend Miss Debbie, who we're going to miss. She will be back till November.
That's right. I get to come twice this year.
We can figure out what we're gonna do. You
That'd
can
be
host your own show. I'll stand there.
Nah,
I don't think I'm quite ready for that.
You might be. You might be.
Oh, we should see if you want to do a demonstration when you come back. That would be fun. That would be super fun.
If you demonstrate with me, I
Okay,
can do
we'll
it.
do some wire. We'll do wire.
Okay.
I don't want to step on my threads. See, that is one thing about these threads too. You definitely want to keep this paper for sure so that you can wrap your project back up on it after. I wonder if I should just keep going. I should, huh?
Yeah, that's gonna be a cute bracelet. I
Oh,
would
and I
keep
forgot.
going.
I forgot to show everybody how to stretch your thread. Before you even start, you want to stretch your thread, okay? That is really important, and that'll take the kinks out and make it less catchy on each other. So you just grab it and you pull it. Don't pull the needle portion. Never pull the needle portion, because if you pull it off, there's no way to get it back on.
Yeah.
But you can stretch out your threads, and that will make it lay nice and smooth. That's it. You just got to pull it all the way down a little at a time, because it's the kinks that make it want to do this.
Yes.
One,
And that's probably why you were struggling, because we didn't
I didn't
take
stretch
time
out
to
my
stretch
thread.
it.
Nope. I was just like, let's just
jump
do
right
it.
in.
And I'm just going to stretch it now before I put it away. That wraps us up. Thank you so much. Debbie, Pauline says safe travels home.
Oh,
And
thank
a
you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Great job.
Thank you very, very, very much. Please enjoy all of the beads that Debbie showed you. If you have questions, let us know. You can always web chat us on our website on the bottom corner where me and Jason hang out in our virtual lives.
And wait for you guys to say something.
Oh, and you want to come out, Jay, and talk about, don't
No.
forget, we have a bead subscription program.
Yes, it's called
And that's so much fun because there are so many
different things.
demonstrations in there.
You're gonna learn
And
stuff.
I
We're
haven't
teaching.
had time to do it yet, but I'm going to go home and have something fun to do. I'm going to do a couple of those projects.
I just put the wire ring in there, and I came up with a new way of doing wire rings with 18 gauge wire in case you have.
Excellent.
Yeah, my hands are a little tired, so or the original was 16. And I was like, let me see if I can adapt it a little bit. So I made an 18 gauge wire ring, and I'm trying to think, and I'm going to be doing the dragon piece. That's my next
and
one
I'll teach
because
the
you said to
herringbone
do that.
on there.
So we have
Oh,
all
good.
kinds
I'd
of
So
love
that you can do
that.
that with your moonstone.
Yes, because now we have the things to
Moonstone
make
and
that project.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, everyone.